Hello and welcome to Wild Dog ASMR. I would like to give thanks to all my patrons. Reuse and X Furry, XFox64X, Major Tom, JFeather369, Rhea Wolf, Michael Ray, Chip, Card, Something Bruin, and Mr. Kiwi. Thank you all so very much. Now let's get into the video. Today has been utterly exhausting. I can't wait till I get back to my home where I can relax. After all the nonsense that's went on today, I'm just ready to lay down. Huh? What's this off to the side of the path? Hello? Are you okay? You look lifeless. Hello? No response. I guess I'll just have to check their pulse. Still breathing, but completely unconscious from the looks of it. They must have gotten lost, since no one really comes out here this deep to the forest. Then they must have got dehydrated, since they were walking around aimlessly. Then fainted and fell all the way down into the ditch. That's just a hypothesis, though. It does make really the most sense out of all the options to me. Okay, I can't just leave them here like this. I guess I'll just have to carry them back to my house and get them back into shape. Hopefully they, won't mind, but it's not like they have any choice. And it's honestly the right thing to do. Okay, I know you can't hear me, but, let's get back moving to my place before it gets much darker out, okay? They're much lighter than what I thought they would be. At least that makes my job carrying them a little bit easier on myself. Kind of honestly still curious what they were doing out here this deep in the woods. Don't really get many visitors out here. I wonder if they may have been sightseeing or something like that. Well, if that was the case, they really wouldn't have needed to come out here this far into the woods. And most people know it's pretty dangerous out here, so it's kind of a deterrent. I could rifle through the bag that they were carrying, and that may give me some hints, but no, that wouldn't be right. That's their personal things, and that would be incredibly rude of me to do. Okay, I'll just focus on walking back home. I wonder what I'm gonna have to do to try to get them to wake up. They must have been really dehydrated. Maybe if I try tickling them, they may wake up. Whoa, don't move around so quickly. You finally woke up. I was starting to worry about you. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. I know you're probably wondering why you're here in my house, but I found you passed out in the middle of the forest. You were really scraped up and unconscious. You were dehydrated as well. You must have got lost, right? Yeah, I figured. I don't have any really any idea why you'd be out here this deep into the forest. It's really dangerous out here, especially if you don't know where you're going. But you're really lucky that I found you. The alternative wouldn't have been a pleasing outcome, I assure you. There are many dangerous beasts out here in the woods. They mostly roam around about when the sun sets, but you never can be too sure with them. But I poured you some water while you were out of it. It's right beside you, so if you want to take a couple of sips, that would really help, I promise. But don't drink too fast. You were completely out of water whenever I found you in your canteen. So just drink up, but not too fast, like I said. So you must have gotten severely dehydrated if you completely ran out of water and passed out. Then in a little bit, I can make us something to eat. I also have yet to clean and bandage up all the cuts and scrapes on your body. I really couldn't get to most of them because of the clothes that you were wearing. But I could have took them off, but I wasn't sure how you would have felt about that. I mean, I am a complete stranger, and I already took you into my place without your permission. I just wasn't that comfortable doing it, honestly. Even though it would have been just for your own good, you know. But I'm pretty sure some of my old clothes will fit you, but back to the matter at hand. I really need to clean up all those cuts, so I need you to take all your torn clothes off. So just go ahead and take all of those off and down to your underwear, really, and meet me into the bathroom. I'll have to clean up all your scrapes and cuts so they don't get infected. So I'll go ahead and show you to the bathroom so you know where to go. So just follow me. Here's my bathroom. Pretty nice if I don't say so myself. Let me get the water running so it'll be warm for us. Just so you know, I rebuilt most of this cabin myself. When I first got it, it was in utter shambles, but it took a lot of time and hard work, like all great things do. But it's really perfect for me. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's so small, cozy, and secluded, just how I like it. I think the water should be... Yeah, it's warm by now. So just sit down right there in the stool, and I'll get started, okay? Okay, I'm gonna start with your head first. You really got scraped up in that roll and tumble you did. So it may sting a little bit when I clean and disinfect your wound, so just be prepared for a slight discomfort, okay? You may want to close your eyes so that this water doesn't get in them. Not too deep on this one. Yeah, not too bad. Your dense fur really protected you on this roll that you really did on yourself. That one probably hurt a little bit, right? It wasn't too bad now, was it? Let me bandage that. Looking a lot better. Okay, I'm done with the ones on your head now. Okay. Now to your arms, if you could just stretch out your arms a little bit where I could get to them a little bit easier. Okay. That one looks pretty deep, if I'm being honest with you. Let's get it cleaned up. Yeah, that one really stings, doesn't it? I promise it'll be a lot better when I get done doing this for you. At first it looked a lot worse than what it really was. Still pretty bad though. Okay. Here's the next one. Still not too bad on this one. It's a little bit smaller, but actually it is a little bit deeper than the other ones. Okay. For how small these scrapes were, you really bleed a lot. You're not a hemophiliac, are you? Well, you could have fooled me. Okay. Next one's not going to be too bad. It's definitely smaller. Okay. Yeah, definitely pretty shallow. Bandage that one. Okay, I got all the ones on your arm done now. Now I just have that one on your knee to fix. If you could prop it up on my leg, that would actually help. Okay, great. Since you were wearing those really thick pants of yours, you didn't really scrape up your legs as much as the rest of your body. If you would have been wearing a little bit more protection on your arms, that would have really helped you out. But we can't change that now, can we? Let's see. Okay. Not too bad, just your normal knee scrape. Still stings, doesn't it, though, right? Alright, now just to wrap it up. You really did an amazing job. Just stay here for just a second, and I'll bring those old clothes back I was telling you about, or you can get changed. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm at the door. I'm gonna lay these clothes right here about the front of the door. So just go ahead and get changed and cleaned back up, and I'll get started making some food for us. Alright, wow. They actually fit you almost perfectly. Just slightly loose, but that's probably good since you got scraped up a little bit. You probably don't want to put too much pressure on those cuts and bruises. You can keep those clothes. I haven't worn them in forever, and I really doubt they'd still fit me. So they really look great on you, so that's at least a plus, right? Okay, I know you're probably starving, so I'll have to whip up some dinner for the both of us. I would have had some time to forage around to get us a nice meal for tonight, but I was busy trying to get you back here and back into shape, really. So it looks like we'll be eating some scrambled eggs and some dried meat I have left over from last night. It'll have a lot of protein, so that'll be good for you, especially after what you went through today. So just sit here and watch me cook this meal for you. That'll at least give you something fun to do. Okay? Now that I'm getting started, really, what brought you out here all the way to the forest? Oh, okay, so you're an artist. Well, that's pretty intriguing, and really makes sense. Were you looking for some inspiration for like a nature scene or something like that? Really? Well, you came to the right place. You really didn't have to come this far into the woods. You also could have had a guide help you as well, but it's really easy to get lost in these woods, as you can tell from first-hand experience. And there's so many dangerous predators here too, so really count yourself lucky. Don't worry though about not finding a great view to draw. I know the perfect place. I can take you there when you're feeling up to it. Eggs are almost ready. So, what was the kind of theme you were going for? More like a mountainous kind of feel, or something with a sunset? Okay. Yeah, I think that place I was thinking about might be kind of what you're looking for. Alright, think the eggs are done now. Okay, I'll bring them to the table and we can get started. Alright. The eggs are ready for you. Now let's eat. I already ate before leaving the town on my way home before I found you, so go ahead and dig in. You really need it more than I do. I promise, I'm not hungry at all. How's the food? Pretty good, right? It's really great to finally have someone here in my place. You know, it gets pretty lonely out here sometimes. I'll go into town sometimes to get some supplies every so often, so I don't feel so alone. Just like I did today, but it's not a daily occurrence, sadly. That's really the only regular interaction I get with other people, since I live out here in the forest in the middle of nowhere. I love the view, but I'm kinda shy, or not really outgoing, so it's kind of the ideal place for me. But I want to try to get a little bit more outgoing, so doing that kind of helps me out. And since you're here, I'm really happy. I finally don't feel so lonely, even in my own home. How was the eggs and the meat? Pretty good, right? I'm a halfway decent cook, but it's really kind of hard to mess up scrambled eggs. I'll make up a better meal for you whenever I'm more prepared. Now that we've had an amazing meal and conversation, if I don't say so myself, let's go get some sleep. I know you're probably exhausted, and I definitely am after the really busy and stressful day I've had. Carrying you all the way to my cabin really didn't make it any better, but at least I really saved you, so that's better than nothing. I only have one bed, but it's big enough for the both of us to share, so just come over here and I'll show you if you're up for it. Okay? Here's my bedroom. I know, like I said, I only have one bed, but it's big enough for the both of us to share, so we can both get some desperately needed rest. Just so you know, we don't have to get too close to each other unless you really want to. I'm fine with whatever's most comfortable with you. So let me go ahead and dim the lights so we can sleep. Finally feels good to get some rest, doesn't it? Let's both close our eyes at the same time where you can get some really nice sleep, okay? Yeah, if you do that, you'll be snoring by no time.